I'm stupid, you're smart. I was wrong, you were right. You're the best, I'm the worst.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. Senior developer, co-founder of EHG Mike held his normal Friday Q&A live stream on Twitch, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat 186. As always, Mike answered lots of great questions from the community, and I'm literally gonna rip this band-aid off right at the beginning of the video. Right now we have two roadmaps talking about what is coming likely in the future or season 4. One of those things, and the big thing, being skill sigils. This is a way for you to augment all 118 skills in the game, and all we have is just some imagery. Now, I reported on this last week saying that I am very confident that skill sigils are coming for season 4, and I've gotta update that. Listen to this.
All right. Can you at least confirm if skill sigils will be making it into season 4? Yes, I can absolutely confirm that they will not. Thought I was pretty clear about that before, but they will not.
Now let's talk COF update.
Right. Will we get a COF rework next season's? Prophecies can be a pain to farm. I think that like there's some key points in the UX of dealing with COF that I think will really make it a lot more natural in the way that you interact with the system. Because yeah, like there's a little bit of time investment in like, okay, I'm gonna get prophecies now and figuring out exactly which ones you want to do. I don't think it's a dramatic amount, but you know, it's a little bit more than I think some people are interested in doing. And there's a few things in that process that are just a little bit too high friction. So like, for example, the we kind of band-aided it here, but we didn't really fix it properly yet, is the when you're picking the prophecy reward icon being the same for multiple different types of rewards. So having the why don't you try and reroll that one?
UI updates at least coming likely season 4. Now, I've been saying for a while that I think season 4 we get the Shaman update. It's been a long time since Shaman has really gotten a rework. It hasn't gotten any new items. It's still missing its 5th skill. Listen to this.
Like, any word on when Shaman might get its 5th skill? I'd say it's getting pretty close, probably. It needs, it's one of the few that's left. So there's what, Shaman's missing one, Paladin's missing one, Blade Dancer's missing one, Rogue's missing 2. Is that it?
Paladin, Shaman, Blade Dancer, Base, Rogue.
Shaman. Mage is full. Paladin's missing one. I said that. Acolyte's full now. Blade Dancer and Rogue 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's Shaman, Paladin, Blade Dancer, and Rogue twice. So one of those things I just said is probably where we're going to see skills coming from next season. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but like the next few seasons are going to be where like you'll see new skills primarily focused on those places, is what I would expect. I don't know past this season, but past season 4, I don't know where we're going to see, which skills we're going to see, but
now, Mike makes a comment later on in the stream about needing rogue skills. So it's not going to be Paladin. It's going to be Shaman or Rogue. But the fact that Rogue needs 3, and I was totally wrong about skill sigils. Maybe we'll get a new Rogue skill. I don't know, but Rogue or Shaman. New sets confirmed for season 4.
How many sets can we expect next season? Some. There will be hopefully at least one. Actually, I know there's going to be at least one. Should be more, but there'll be at least one.
Okay, when Mike says one confirmed, but there should be more, I would say at least we're getting 2 new sets. Achievements coming soon?
When will we get new achievements? Achievement hunting area. Hopefully soon. There was a bunch of achievement brainstorming that happened recently.
Really?
I don't actually know what's holding that back right now. It was just like UI. That'd be great.
That's pretty much confirmation coming soon. This is pretty interesting. Mike pitching stuff.
How do you feel about the closeness of access to tier 6 and tier 7 exalted items? Should there be more space between these dropping to stretch out first time player progression? Yeah, I agree, yes. What about having a boss like Aberoth unlock T7 affixes? I don't think normal Aberoth, I think normal Aberoth is too far to do that. But yeah, I think there's room for specific like item configurations for exalteds that could show up after certain achievements were reached. I don't know exactly what that looks like, and I have no specifics and don't know if anything like that's going to happen, but I may have pitched something extremely similar to this 2 days ago. Yeah, I think there's definitely room for that sort of thing, and I think that there's also room for something like that to go horribly wrong, so we have to be very careful about how we do it. Another one. Just one.
It's an interesting idea. So let's say maybe when you finish the campaign, you unlock T6, basically purple exalted items. Once you beat regular monoliths and now you're at 100, you unlock T7s. Once you beat Aberoth, you unlock something else. I think EHG is going to start moving that way, including corruption. So for example, once you hit, 100 corruption, 500 corruption, I don't know how high they're going to go, but they're going to start layering rewards. This next one is interesting. For 5 or 6 years, EHG has had a hard stance. Nope, you have to click it. And they are slowly softening to this idea. Listen.
Will we be able to walk by and auto loot shards and glyphs like we can gold? Maybe. It's something that I've seen asked a lot recently. This is a big topic. I can probably talk about this while we're trying this out, see how we do. Probably won't last long anyways. We have been very hesitant to add more things to the auto pickup options. We haven't had a ton of items that fit well in the like ooh, piece of candy type item slot where you're like, oh cool, I'll pick that up. And having enough things that you say, hey, I want to pick that up in the game is important.
Don't worry about me.
And that moment of, hey, I want to pick that up, that decision, that moment is important. Having it be like gold where you do still have to run over to it, I think is possibly a good option, because it is you are still making that decision to, I'm gonna go get that because it's over there, and you still have to do some sort of action to go get it. I'm personally not a huge fan of having a pet that goes and does it, because you lose that intentionality completely. It's all stuff that we would talk about, and if you'd like to see it, as always, I'm sorry to keep saying it, I'm gonna say it every time, suggestions channel is the place to put it. Yeah.
So that's interesting. Your pet won't run over and pick up the shards or the gold or the crafting materials, but maybe they're picked up just like gold, where you do have to physically stop, you have to walk over and go over it, but you don't actually have to click. I would take that. Walking simulator builds?
What's EHG's current stance on enabling walking simulator builds, such as the Reflect item introduced in 1.3? Is this something EHG plans to continue to enable in the future? I'm personally not a fan of that playstyle, especially when it is stronger and more rewarding than builds that are significantly more active and engaging.
Bingo.
I think the fact that it is, I think it's a good playstyle to have available in the game. I think. I think that it is too powerful at the moment. Oh, love it. I think it's overpowered right now, and I'd like to see it brought down to reality. But it is something that we do like having available in the game, because it's something that people like to play.
When it comes to like accessibility builds, hey, I want to turn off my brain. Hey, I just want to be lazy. I hate clicking, or whatever your reason is. Thorns builds, Reflect builds, RF style builds, totally fine. I know why people love them, okay? Mike saying it needs to be brought down to earth. It's overtuned. It's overpowered. I would put it at a 99% certainty it is going to get reeled in and nerfed. And honestly, anybody that's being honest knows that it should be. If you want to play a non-active play style, and it happens to be one of the strongest, most broken ways to play, like it is the strongest thing and you don't have to click any buttons, that needs to be reeled in a little bit.
We're definitely expanding. We're doing a bunch of stuff with the stash to expand it and improve it, and improve the layout, improve the functionality, improve the like rolling over, seasonal rollover stuff, improving the way you make tabs, the way you remake old tabs. Like we're making some big changes to the stash. I don't know how long that's going to take, but there's a project to really improve upon what we've got, because we've got a really good base here.
Yep.
And there's a lot of really great features, but like they all could kind of use just like just a quality bump, just a little quality bump.
If you take out the lag, I know a lot of people are dealing with lag. I'm dealing with lag. It's terrible, right? But if you take out the lag, the actual functionality of the stash is probably the best in the genre. 200 tabs, full stash tab, affinity where it'll auto sort. I mean, it is great what you can do with it, and they're going to make it even better. All right, everybody. Unfortunately, we've come to the final question for Dev Chat 186 around hideouts. Mike, as always, thank you for your Friday live streams. The community truly appreciates it. Don't ever change, sir. Please like, share, and subscribe. Of course, only if you think I've earned it. If I haven't earned it, I'm going to work harder for you. Don't forget to check out my website, actionrpg.com. We're bringing on new writers. We're working with APIs now. We have an event calendar, news, leveling guides, build guides. It's going to continue to get better and better. actionrpg.com. And lastly, don't forget to join the Discord. Over 5,700 members. We do movie nights. We do game nights. Merch giveaways, game giveaways. It's an awesome place to hang out if you love all things action RPGs. I'm done. Mike, take it away.
Hideout MTX it's tricky. So we don't have a hideout system at all at the moment, and we have to make a hideout system to have MTX for it. And I don't want to make a hideout system specifically to put MTX in the game. You know, there has to be a good reason to make a hideout first, and then hideout MTX could come after. I think having I think there's other ways we could do hideout-esque MTX style of system that would work really well, but I'd love to see.